So my mother, yeah, she taught me from an early age to talk with spirit. She took me to church. I went to the all the different classes. We weren't Catholic, but the faith that I was raised in was the original Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. Some people call them the Mormons. We always referred to the people who went west as the Mormon Church. We did not call ourselves the Mormons. And my mother resisted that title her whole life. But she would say that we were following the book of the second witness of Jesus, the witness of Jesus in this country. So, in essence, it was all about the coming of Zion would be in the U.S., that the U.S. was the land of milk and honey. And anyone who had very stringent ideas about that not being the case, which kind of gets into politics, so I won't do that. But she would have those kinds of, yeah, butt heads, right? So she could kind of feel that coming and she would just avoid that issue. But my mother was highly attuned. I know the frequency in my of the tinnitus that I experience it just changed. So thank you, Mama. She was always very giving, and she wanted people to, I believe, because this she had written in the margins of her Bible, that after she passed I went back through, and one of the things she wrote that she was very sold on was that God lives in us. That so whether that means accepting Jesus or accepting the Christed, or I've heard it put a lot of different ways, the Christ consciousness, if your belief is that, and I just got the tingles too. I call them God bumps. So, yes, if you believe that God is in you, whether that's the Holy Ghost, like I remember hearing Jesus as the ghost as well, but in terms of the Holy Ghost, right? So I would go to different churches as well. One of my rants on Facebook, I remember one of my cousins posting, she gets it naturally, it's in her blood. This is how her mother was. So in other words, she was telling this person who was ranting back with me, you're not going to stop her. I'm like, this is my Facebook page. If you don't like it, you can leave. You're more than welcome to leave and move on. But yes, I get it naturally. Thank you so much for asking that. Thank you, Mama. And that's what I do to communicate with Mama, Papa, and my grandparents.